Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures for the Curious. My name is Mindy and today we're looking at some tiny creatures that pack a potentially fatal punch. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notifications button so you won't miss any new content. I like to ask questions, like about everything. One question I've asked myself recently is why some of the smallest creatures carry enough venom to kill several grown men. After all, they're not preying on humans, but on animals not too much bigger than themselves. So, why is this? Well, the answer is really pretty simple. Not all venom is created alike. Venom is often specifically targeted to its prey, and sometimes that prey is more resistant to venom than we are. It explains why a bite from a cobra rarely kills mongooses, but often kills people. Mongooses have a resistance to the venom that we don't. If a predator is small, weak, or slow, it is vital that its venom is capable of incapacitating almost instantly to avoid prey escaping or struggling. In such cases, it is easy to see why the smallest creatures have the most potent venom. So, are you ready for some tiny terrors? I am. Let's go. Irrikanji Jellyfish. The Irrikanji jellyfish calls the waters around northern Australia home. While their bell is usually less than an inch long, these little jellies pack a punch that can kill you within an hour. If you're having a terrible day where nothing seems to go right and an Irrikanji stings you, you can expect things to go from terrible to life-threatening in minutes. Your heart rate increases, you develop pounding headaches, then start vomiting. Your blood pressure soars and you feel a terrifying sense of impending doom. And if you don't die, that very unlucky, awful day just gets worse. The Irrikanji's venom is 100 times more powerful than a cobra's, and nothing you're given in the hospital can help the excruciating pain, not even morphine. You will likely think, oh man, it can't get any worse than this. Well, my unlucky friend, it can, for there is no anti-venom that can help you. You just have to tough it out and hope that black cloud eventually blows past before you die of brain hemorrhages. The cone snail. Cone snails are impressive little creatures that inhabit the shallows of almost all tropical waters. As a kid growing up on the coast of Florida, sometimes my parents would take the family on vacation to Sanibel Island, the seashell capital of the world. At our beachside cottage, I developed a healthy fear of the cone snail when I saw a warning poster hanging in a local shop. Cone snails are usually less than 6 inches long, with the majority being around 3 or 4 inches long. Some cone snails' venom is more potent than others. One drop of marbled cone shell venom can kill 20 people, and only a few microliters of geography cone snail venom is enough to kill 10 people. Its small body contains over 100 toxins. These terrifying shells are carnivores and actively hunt prey. They use their long proboscis to sniff out a meal, then, when it creeps within range, shoots a sharp harpoon from its hiding place and pierces the fish, injecting a lethal dose of poison, and then the snail just slurps it down. Let's watch this insane little monster in action. Here we see him sniffing around for a generous helping of stripy fish. The stripy fish sees doom inching closer and tries to hide, thinking, just don't move, be silent, be still. You're nothing more than part of this reef, just part of the reef. But no, the cone snail sees right through the disguise, and with lightning speed, that freaking harpoon impales the stripy fish. Stripy fish's last sight is the awful maw of its murderer. Although 65% of human stinging cases are fatal without medical attention, we are incredibly lucky that only 36 fatalities have been recorded since 1670. The blue-ringed octopus. I love the blue-ringed octopus. Ever since I was a kid and had an intense interest in all things venomous, I have had a strange affection for this deadly little beauty. Like most incredibly dangerous animals, the blue-ringed octopus calls the waters around northern Australia home. They usually don't grow much bigger than 4 inches long, like this irritated specimen trying very hard not to teach this kid a fatal life lesson. This tourist had no idea how deadly this octopus was and only learned after he had returned home. I wonder if he can watch this video without his stomach churning. The blue-ringed octopus is one of the most venomous creatures in the world. When threatened, it instantly turns yellow and flashes blue rings of fury. If forced to bite, its beak is strong enough to pierce through wetsuits. One bite is potent enough to kill 26 people. The venom of the blue-ringed octopus is a powerful tetrodotoxin. Tetrodotoxin blocks sodium channels, causing motor paralysis and respiratory arrest within minutes. Because of this, tetrodotoxin envenomation can result in victims being fully aware of their surroundings but unable to move. The very unfortunate victim has no way of signaling for help or indicating distress and remains conscious and alert as they quickly suffocate. However, if the victim is lucky enough to get artificial respiration quickly, they will likely survive the ordeal as the toxin metabolizes and is excreted by the body. These fascinating and intelligent little creatures are truly beautiful but deceptively deadly. The golden poison dart frog. The golden poison dart frog is the only non-venomous animal on my list. Instead, it secretes a thick, oily, tremendously potent poison through its skin. So you don't need to be bitten or stung by this animal to receive a fatal dose of poison. All you have to do is touch it. One touch exposes you to enough of its poison, called batrachotoxin, to kill around 24 people. At around the size of a paperclip, the golden poison dart frog terrorizes the rainforests of Colombia. The poison is a neurotoxin that interferes with sodium channel functioning. The result is paralysis and a quick death. The dose of the average wild golden poison dart frog is generally estimated to contain about 1 milligram of poison, enough to kill about 10,000 mice. Most scientists agree this dose is enough to kill between 10 and 20 humans. That is roughly 15,000 humans per gram of poison. And there is no antidote. One interesting thing to note is that only wild golden poison dart frogs are poisonous. The ones you see in a zoo have most likely been bred in captivity, and because the frog's poison comes from its diet in the wild, captive frogs, which are fed a different diet, are harmless. The golden poison dart frog is an important component to the survival of Panama's indigenous people. The frog is the main source of the poison in the darts used by the natives to hunt their food. The tribesmen carefully expose the frog to heat, and the frog exudes a small amount of poisonous fluid. The tips of arrows and darts are soaked in the fluid and remain deadly for 2 years or longer. What makes this beautiful little frog even more scary is that it's one of the most intelligent frogs known to man. In captivity, these frogs can recognize human caregivers after exposure of just a few weeks. The awful and the terrible funnel web spider. Oh my gosh, last on my list is truly the stuff of my nightmares. I really don't like spiders, and this has to be the most terrifying animal I've ever seen. The potent venom of this spider is twice as deadly as cyanide. The effects on a human include increased blood pressure, arrhythmia, coma, and death. The venom acts swiftly and can kill a small child within 15 minutes. Out of the 40,000 species of spiders, the male Sydney funnel-web spider has the fastest acting venom. Its venom is 60 times as potent as cyanide and can kill a human in 1 to 2 hours. Its venom attacks the nervous system, kicking it into overdrive until it shuts down completely. These things disturb me on every level. Just look at its threat display. Can you imagine waking up and seeing this? Nope. Just nope. And this monster is so deadly, it can make a grown man who deals with them on a daily basis squeal like a girl. Nope, just 100% nope.
There we go, backing out. Often I'll stay with the protection of their mound. There you go. Not only are they one of the world's most venomous spiders, they've got to have one of the best threat displays I've ever seen for a spider. I mean, it's serious.
Well, I hope you guys like this video today, and I'll see you next time on Adventures for the Curious. Remember, be kind to everyone and always stay curious.